Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 2, season 2 of Gwent Trivia. Another great episode that we have for you today. I am joined, of course, by my confidant, the Joe Pesci to my Robert De Niro. This is Markthius. Joe. I'm just going to call you Joe Pesci now.
You're going to call me Joe Pesci now?
Do I amuse you?
Yes, you do.
How are you, Mark?
I'm doing well, man. Thank you. I got a new bow tie on today. I got a whole box of bow ties now, so we're going through a new bow tie every show.
Is this bow tie meant to amuse me? Okay,
it is. Oh my god, this is gonna be your whole day. This is gonna be your whole day.
That's gonna be the last Joe Pesci reference.
Please.
Until we introduce our wonderful competitors. Of course, if you guys are not aware, Gwent Trivia happens every 2 weeks, and today we're joined by 3 fantabulous contestants who are well known within the Gwent community, and they're ready to throw down for absolutely no prizes. Only pride is on the line. The prizes are actually for our viewers to win. Is that right or is that wrong, my friend?
That is 100% correct. Every round you have a chance to win something fantastic that we'll announce at the beginning of every round.
Exactly. So if you want to get ahead of the curve, you guys can do so. Hit !giveaway. The bot is ready to take all your tickets into the entry. All right. Well, let's just get to it, Mark. Who is throwing down today?
All right, so our first contestant today, hailing from the great Northern Realms, and actually from the North himself, Mr. Canada, Mr. McBurns, the one and only McBeard. There he is. Rocking the shades.
Look at that. Does he amuse
you? Do I amuse you? Okay. How's it going, everybody? Hello, Mark. Hello.
Hello, sir. So what is going to be your buzzin' today that is based around Northern Realms?
Based around Northern Realm, let's see. What was last time? It was Eddern. Didn't I yell at Eddern?
I think so. I don't remember.
All right. Let's see. Let's go with Temeria. I don't know. That's pretty easy.
All right, sure.
Temeria.
All right, Temeria is it. That's what matters.
I'll say that. I'll say the North.
The North. Okay, the North is going to be your buzz-in. All right, sounds good. All right, our next contestant coming from the Great Forest. It is Jaggerous, another Gwent caster herself. How are you doing today?
Good. I didn't know I lived in a forest, but you know, other than that.
Well, you know, you're representing Scoia'tael, you know, it is. Rocking the Flake shirt as well.
Yeah, I figured this would get me bonus points. Plus, like, I was told this was the prize, right? Everyone wins a Flake shirt. Isn't that right, Flake?
There is no comment to be had at this point right now, but you did actually collect all the viewer giveaway points that we used to have in Season 1. I don't know if everybody remembers, but in Season 1 we used to give away points to the audience. Jaggerous was one of those who collected all the points and redeemed them for her very own Flake shirt. So,
wow,
see?
Look at that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I collected all the points and all I got was this lousy shirt, man.
Lousy. Now it's lousy. 10 seconds ago it was great.
Jaggerous, what is going to be your buzzing noise for today?
Well, I feel like as a Francesca, I need to go with a Francesca voice line, except they're all kind of rubbish.
No, the best one.
Ooh, meh.
Okay.
That's her.
Purely with her, yeah, this is totally by her own willpower herself. This is a decision she made without any influence. Meh.
All right, meh is it. All right, let's go on to our third contestant, hailing from the Great Island. It is Gulo himself. Hello, sir. How are you today? Welcome back to the show.
Hello. How are you?
We are doing quite well. Gulo and McBeard are returning guests to Gwent Trivia, so happy to have you here. What is going to be your buzzing noise for today, Gulo?
I think I'm going to represent my new favorite best friend in Gwent, Holger Blackhand, and go with a little Demon!
That's not going to destroy your throat at all by the end of the show, so...
Nah.
All right. All right, guys, if you're all ready, let's go on over to the main stage and meet with Flake and get this bad boy started with round 1.
All right, I will let you guys know that this round is brought to you by Team Rankstar. You can go to www.teamrankstar.com to get all kinds of meta-analysis, videos, and things like interviews and great resources for all card games, but most specifically Gwent. So go check them out. All right, so the rules are simple. We got 3 rounds. This is the first one. We're going to give you 2 points for a correct answer and -1 points for an incorrect answer. This is also a good time to talk to the audience and say that if you do know the answer, let's give our contestants a chance to embarrass themselves before you guys show them your 2,000-point IQs. So with that said, you all know your buzz-ins. Round 1 is very easy peasy. It's going to be just some basic, random miscellaneous trivia questions. Are we all ready to rock and roll? Okay.
I'm scared.
All right. So Usually what I do is right before we go, I give everybody a chance to just all buzz in at once to get used to their things. But I think that this is a good occasion to just let Jaggerous go ahead and buzz in for everyone. So just go ahead, give us a good buzz in there, Jag, because I'm sure everyone's ready to hear it.
Meh.
Oh, and she drops in the dab. Okay, well, visual buzz-ins don't count, but we'll just count that thing. All right, so without further ado, here is your first Gwent Trivia question. All right. The card is Blue Boy Lugos. How many ghost hands are touching Blue Boy Lugos?
The North.
Oh, that is McBeard with authority.
3 ghost hands touch Blue Boy Lugos in the air.
And breaking the ice with an incorrect answer is McBeard. Oh my goodness, this is the first time McBeard has not led trivia. Anyone else?
Dimon?
Damn.
Yes, sir.
4.
That is correct. It is in fact 4. Now, this is one where Markthius also thought it was 3 until I had to show him that there was but another hand.
There's one in his head.
Face.
That's right. Yeah, it's hard to miss actually.
Oh yeah.
I actually want to look it up. I want to see why I was so confident it was 3.
Markthius was also so confident it was 3. It took a keen eye. And I know that someone with a shirt like Gulo is wearing must be very, very, adept at picking out hands touching bodies. So.
Nah, that's legit 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. North, south, east, west. It's really that's just how it is.
Alrighty, so again, if there's an incorrect answer, friends, you guys can buzz in and steal the points, so don't worry about it. All right, question number 2. What is the strength of the chort when transformed from prize-winning cow?
The North.
Well, that was Francesca.
10.
That is in fact 10. It was indeed 10.
Yes! I'm so good at this game.
Boom!
Get
She got- Look at that. She is just taking it. Now, for the first time in Gwent Trivia history, everyone is better than McBeard. Look at that. Everyone. But this is it's short-lived, so don't worry about it. Okay, question number 3. Who has the higher provision cost? Olgierd, Cyprian Wiley, or Kira Metz?
The North.
That is Mr. McBeard.
Kira has 10. Olgierd has 9. Cyprian has something else. Lower than 10.
Well, it's lower than 10. It's in fact Kira. Yes, Olgierd and Cyprian both have 9. Kira has 10. We were looking for cards that are not typically played in the meta, and I think that those are 3 that are probably getting not as much love as all the other cards there. If I told you like Igni or something along those lines, even Igni doesn't get as much love. But all right, so Gulo just sitting back. He's ready to go. McBeard has pulled himself back into the positives. He's rescued himself.
Lord himself back into the game.
See, this is what I love about McBeard on the show, is because it's not just a matter of the dominance and the knowledge. It's the fact that there's so much drama behind every single play he makes. Are we ready for question number 4? Here we go. How many Geralt cards exist?
The North.
Yes, McBeard.
5.
That is correct. That is indeed 5. Good for you. Not counting, obviously, premium versus non-premium. There are 5 unique versions of Geralt that exist in the game. We always forget about the vanilla one. He's such a badass, but he's there for sure.
It's Jerry the Pro who's just making his first appearances in Gwent right now. That's the one that I always forget about because he was not really in the game before. So.
Jerry.
He's the pro.
Jerry the Pro.
I love Jerry the Pro.
He's the Joe Pesci to the Goodfellas crew for sure. Does he make you laugh?
What? No,
Yeah.
no, Lambert is clearly the Joe Pesci of the Witcher crew. Lambert, that's
That's probably true. Yeah.
Come
We
on.
need to figure out who the Joe Pesci in Gwent is. All right. Here's your next question. What card's lore states, "Time to look death in the face"? You don't read all the cards.
Ooh, we got him. We got him with this one.
This was
I want to guess it, but I don't want to risk any points. But
Yeah, I know. Guessing is scary.
You're-
Can we
you
do a
got-
guess? Can we do like a guess round if we clearly don't know the answer?
Absolutely not, because we want to make sure that you guys can get this
Damn it.
real legit. Oh, there he goes. Make it happen. Let's go.
I'll go with Ruhan.
Hey, look at that. With just tossing it out there, and he is incorrect, just like McBeard was. So that's unfortunate on that one. It is not.
I thought that was going to be the right answer.
Once again, the card's lore states, "Time to look death in the face."
That meant to be like a clue. That's just the question.
All right. Well, I'm not going to give you a clue now, but we can, because it would be unfair to Mr. Gulo, who risked 1 solid point trying to be a badass there. He's got my respect, but no points. All right, we're gonna call it here. We'll toss it out to the we'll toss this one out into the crowd to see if they actually have it. Again, the lore was time to look death in the face, and the answer is, we'll see if the chat can pick it up. But it was
the only one that makes. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, say it was a Squirtle card, and it is a gold card. And
I want to guess.
And it's probably.
Oh, it's Isengrim, isn't it? Isengrim.
No.
It is not Isengrim.
Oh,
Come on, can I have a
he's looking
guess?
at the dude, and he's looking in his face.
For no points though. It's no risk, no reward on this one. Okay, so
have you heard the map before?
Is it
Was that a goat or was?
Yeah, I was gonna say the ill ghost or the sheep with some type of laryngitis.
Yeah, but I gotta run with the man. I can be a goat. I am the greatest of all time, mate. Is it Shiru?
It is Shiru. It's in fact Shiru. Yes, so the chat actually got it before you did, but it is in fact Shiru. Time to look death in the face. And we were actually on the fence about putting in lore into these questions, so we thought that this might be a difficult one, but maybe we're gonna make them a little easier moving forward. But all right, let's go on to the next question.
No points on that one, right? Because chat got that correct.
No points on that one, so we're gonna keep it close. All right, here we go. Next question for round number 1. What is the lowest provision cost gold card?
The North.
Yes, McBeard.
Alpha Werewolf is 5 provision. Recruit cost.
Recruit cost or provision cost. You know what we're talking about. It's the price tag to play this card in your deck. It is 5 provision cost for Alpha Werewolf, the only one that is that cheap to play. And a card that I actually like playing every now and then. I don't know about you guys, but it's fun to slap into a monster's deck. Okay, are we ready to rock and roll for the next question? Well, I decide, so yes. Now, forgive me for my pronunciation on this one. There's also some, accents on certain letters, but Angulame or Angulim has 2 unit tags. What are they?
Dimon.
Yes, Mr. Gulo.
Human and Bandit.
Yes, holy crap. Yes, that's absolutely correct. This is one that Markthius and I were like, no one's going to get this, because no one even knows what the hell this
I
card
really did not think anyone would get that. That's pretty impressive.
This is nerd.
I was going to guess the same thing. Gulo got there faster.
But that's it.
Yeah, I was gonna guess the same.
Pretty sure I know.
Sure.
Jaggerous was gonna go do it, but she had to bring her goat to the vet because he's dying of throat disease. Yeah. All right, here we go. So that is and your final question for this round, friends, and it's pretty close. So if Jaggerous wants to start playing, she can totally make it a game. All right, here we go. What card's lore states a favorite son who chose a life of villainy?
The North.
Yes, Mr. McBeard.
I do believe that is Cairnthir.
Yes, it is. Good for you. That is in fact Cairnthir.
Wow.
And maybe we got to rethink again the lore. Maybe they're not too hard because
we tried to make these hard, and McBeard is still powering through them.
Absolutely. So I do want to remind everybody that you can go ahead and hit ! giveaway in the chat. Do so right now, because at the end of this round, so literally in a minute or two, we're going to be giving away a prize to the audience, to one of the viewers out there. ! Giveaway. Do it now in the chat. And while we do that, Markthius, would you like to give us a quick score recap?
Absolutely. Let's go on over to our points screen here. Hope everything's lined up. Oh, good, it is. All right, so in the lead, taking a commanding lead is McBeard at 7 points, and we tried to make harder questions, and McBeard, once again, powering through it. Following kind of closely behind him is Gulo with 3. Still time to catch up, and Jaggerous coming in with 2 points. So everyone in the positives. That's actually a very good thing. So moving into round 2, we're actually it's still anyone's game, even though it may look like McBeard's up by a lot, but remember, it's plus 2 points for a correct answer, so it's still anyone's game here.
Absolutely, and I will remind everyone that this round is brought to you by Team Rankstar, who is sponsoring the prize for this round, so you guys can go ahead and check out. The prize is either a Team Rankstar shirt or a hat. You get to choose, and we're going to give that away. There it is. There is the mannequin that was used to let people know what exactly that shirt is. Team Rankstar, again, thank you so much for sponsoring this round. So hit ! giveaway in the chat. We're going to do that right now. And don't forget, there are more prizes to give away as the rounds go. So I'm going to go ahead and pick a winner for this round. If you do win, ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind you, whisper me on Twitch or send me a message on Twitter, and I will absolutely get you hooked up with this prize. If you don't do so by the end of the day, well, you're SOL. I'm sorry, I can't help you. All right, here we go. The winner for this round is Zoc McZocky 42. The 42nd rendition of Zoc McZocky.
The 42nd rendition, yes.
Yes. The first 41s were all failures.
42 was the winner.
Zoc McZocky. Yeah, so let's make it happen. So again, you guys can all go ahead and hit exclamation point giveaway because we got another round coming up. Markthius, are you excited for round 2?
I am excited for round 2. I'm just getting it ready here, and we will get to round 2 rock and roll. I'm ready when you're ready, actually. So.
Oh well, see, that's exactly what I'm.
That's all. That's how long it took.
Let's go. Let's wrap it up.
Let's do it. Let's do the thing. All right, round 2. Here we go. Flake, back on the main stage over there with you.
So, here's the deal for round 2, ladies and gentlemen. The first deal is that this round is brought to you by Inked Gaming. You can go ahead and check out inkedgaming.com for all your wicked ass tabletop gaming needs, mouse pads, gaming things like binders and playmats for cards, etc. There's all kinds of great stuff over there. Check them out. Custom made, and I've got my gear that I brought to the local game store yesterday. Played a little Magic the Gathering, had a good time, and people were actually looking at my playmat and asking me where I got it, and I said,
What about the sequel? What about the sequel, Magic the Departing? When is that coming out?
Yes, there's the Gathering, there's the Departing. That's a Martin Scorsese movie, actually. Magic
the Dispersing.
Magic the Departed.
Magic the Departed is gonna be there. It's starring Joe Pesci.
It's starring Joe Pesci.
Yeah. Do I amuse you? Do you want to counterspell this? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
You think I'm here to amuse you?
What am I, a planeswalker or something?
Hey, I'm planeswalking here. Okay.
Oh shit!
I'm so done.
Oh, goodness.
We're done. All right, so go check out inkedgaming.com to go check out that. Then they are sponsoring the prize for this round. But this round is going to be visual cues, ladies and gentlemen. So all of you out there who are contestants, that would be Jaggerous, Gulo, and McBeard, keep an eye on the shared screen because you guys will be able to check out the clue for this. It's going to be a part of a card. Something's going to be missing. It's going to be zoomed in. There's going to be an element of the card that's altered. You guys have to find out what it is. I will ask the question. You will buzz in the standard way. If you are ready to go, give me your buzz-ins right now.
We're ready to go.
There we
so
go.
I need to be looking at the north.
Yes,
I need to be looking at the main screen, right?
That's correct. So take a look at the,
our shared screen in the call.
Okay.
Take a look.
Take the smallest one.
You can double click on it and it should make it bigger.
Hey, that's much better. Okay, thanks.
There you go.
Discord tips.
Secrets of the Discord.
Don't help him.
Oh yeah. All right. He's my bro. I gotta help him out. All right. Here we go. So the first clue, ladies and gentlemen, is what is missing from this card? There is something missing from this card. We'll go. I will give the benefit of the panicked doubt.
Yeah. Good God.
Yeah. So she went through a whole jumble of words before she finally,
Being a goat is difficult, but is it a chicken?
It is. I'm gonna have to. We'll go to the judges on this. Markthius, is that a correct answer?
It is not a chicken.
It is not
the north.
All right, that would be Mr. Gulo.
It's a goose.
It is in fact a goose.
Wow.
Yes, indeed it is. See, poor Jaggerous was.
Oh, man, I knew it was a bird of poultry.
She got the poultry right.
Yes. In the voice line, I think she says something like, I've got a goose and I'm not afraid to use it. Obviously, that's not what she says, but it's something like.
Yeah. What was also missing from that scene is Maverick, but he's. Yeah. All right, here we go. Number 2. What is this card? Again, we got a zoomed up look at this card.
The north.
That is Mr. McBeard.
That gentleman is holding his nose because he is flinging a cow carcass. That is Raw Tosser.
That is, in fact, Raw Tosser. McBeard giving a little bit of extra spice to his answer, which we like. There it is, Raw Tosser. So, again, like I said, very simple. These are how the questions are going to work. There's a little bit of difference moving forward. We got a bunch left. If I will remind the audience again, exclamation point giveaway. If you want to make your voice heard and get a chance to win some solid prizes. So again, how though it's going to work is that if there's an incorrect answer done, it essentially wipes out all the previous buzz-ins. So if an incorrect answer is done, you have to buzz in again afterwards in order to answer. All right, here we go. Here's the next one. How about this card? What card is this? What card is this?
Timon?
That is Mr. Gulo, yes.
It sort of looks like an ice giant.
Hey, that is incorrect, unfortunately.
Okay.
That is not an ice giant. No siree, Bob. Mr. McBeard
Oh, no.
or Jaggerous.
Wait. The North.
Yes, McBeard.
Is it Boulder? Rock Barrage?
It is not Rock Barrage. No, it is not Rock Barrage. Jaggerous, they've eliminated 2 out of the pool. You've got a good side. You got 5 seconds to buzz in. Otherwise, we're gonna have to.
Yeah, I feel like you should make it slightly bigger each time, and then eventually you'll get it.
Listen, you assume we have something called a budget. That is incorrect. So we don't have those kinds of.
Hey, this is pretty good for no budget. So.
Yeah.
Wait, is it -2? Is it -2 for your incorrect answers? I thought it was -1.
It is -1 for an incorrect answer.
Oh, me and Gulo just got taxed. For
Oh,
2. I saw it. I saw it happen. It's
Ouch.
fine. Leave it. Well, I mean, I'm fine taking 2.
No. You gotta take the right one. All right, so here we go. So we'll toss this one out to the audience. If anybody out there knows this one, I think we're gonna close it. I thought that this one's gonna be pretty serious.
I'm sorry. Did I give -2 by accident? I'm sorry about that.
Yes, you did.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I will give you 1 point extra. My bad.
Markthius running his own Gwent Trivia casino over here, taking a sick.
The house takes a cut of
I got the
Oh
tables
my God.
fixed. I got the tables fixed.
He's taking a deep rake on that one. My God. All right. So yeah. So the audience got this one. The 1,000,000-point IQ cumulative from the audience says Cyclops. It is in fact Cyclops.
Wow, that is hard. That one was hard.
I thought that one was gonna be simple. When we do these and we kind of brainstorm what good cards we can do. I sent just the hand, just the fist to Markthius, and he got it immediately. And then I kind of shifted it to include the helmet, and he's like, okay, yeah, I figured that sounds better. But yeah, so there we go. That's a stumper right there. All right, here's another one. What is on the face of the coin in bribery? Oh.
I mean, I know what kind of coin it is. I just don't remember what's on the coin.
What is on the face of the coin? It is not Queen Elizabeth.
Wow, this is oh man. Okay. The North.
Yes,
Because I've got points to spend. That is a florin, and it is on the face of that coin. It is the face of the Emperor Emir.
Ooh, that is incorrect. That is Jaggerous.
Is it the Great Sun? It's Nilfgaard, right?
It is in fact the Great Sun. Yes. Now, in previous renditions, that is a gold coin, and it has the Great Sun. If you have the silver piece, it's the pretty good sun, and the bronze pieces are the so-so, all-right, passable sun. There we go. 2 points for Jaggerous. She's fighting back, clawing her way in. McBeard just spending points. Like, he's got no worries in the world.
Flake,
just tossing them out there.
Last round I fixed the points, but Jaggerous did not actually guess on the last round. Is that correct? She didn't actually do an official guess. Okay, just making sure.
No.
All right, we're good. Points are correct then.
She wussed out. She was taking care of her infirm goat. That
Gotcha.
is essentially what it was.
Well, I thought it was Rock Barrage, but then McBeard guessed that and it was wrong. So I was like, well, thank God for that.
All right. This one should be easy. We'll recover with this one. What is Gaunter holding in this card?
The North.
Damon.
It's a wooden spoon.
It is in fact a wooden spoon. Yes. Growing up in an Italian household, I've had many encounters with wooden spoons, so there's a little bit of PTSD looking at that card. But he seems to be balancing it just perfectly. I think that my nonna was like Clint Eastwood with a spoon. It was insane. But she was always caring and loving. So this is all part of the charade. She was a nice, loving woman. All right, let's keep going here. How many dwarves are in the card Dwarven Agitator?
Meh.
Yes, Jaggerous.
3.
That is incorrect. It is not 3.
The North.
Yes, McBeard.
There are 4 dwarves.
There are in fact 4 dwarves in Dwarven Agitator.
There are also
oh, by the way, I don't know if you noticed, but I am busting.
There are 4 dwarves.
There are 4 dwarves. That was a great episode, but we won't even get into that one. But damn, that was a good 2-parter. Oh my God, that was so good. freaking Kardashians. I was gonna say Kardashians.
Kardashians. The Kardashians.
It's the Kardashians, not the Kardashians. Yeah. So what's cool is that when we do these questions, we actually also like study the premium version in case something pops out of nowhere. Like
yeah, we have to sit there and watch it.
Like, huh?
Yeah,
exactly.
Just stare at the card for like 30 seconds to a minute to just see if something else pops out. But there are in fact four dwarves. All right, here we go. Next question up. What is missing from this card?
What? Oh.
Come
The
on now.
North.
Yes, Mr. McBeard.
It is a pendant.
Ooh, nope.
Oh, no.
Negative. That is not a pendant. I thought this one was going to be a little bit easier.
Matt.
This is concerned and not quite confident.
Nah?
Well, I think I might have seen this one changed in the Chinese version, which would mean it's got a skull in it.
That's wow. Yeah, that's actually correct. I wasn't aware that the Chinese version.
Chinese version. What's in the
different.
Chinese version?
Yeah, that's a
I
good question.
forget, but they don't allow skulls in anything.
Really?
And I remember going like if you go through all the Chinese art, like anything with like boobs or
That's
skulls
interesting.
gets censored.
What about
Was the
skull
pendant?
boo?
The pendant was in. There is a pendant in there, but it just wasn't the thing that was missing, right?
Correct. The pendant, I believe, is
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
bottom of the
Yeah.
card.
It's yeah.
How did
It's
I
not, that's
not
not the
know
thing that
that?
was missing.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, nicely done.
Yeah,
Using
you
a
should
little
check out the
bit
Chinese art for some of the cards. It's really funny.
yeah, that's actually pretty interesting.
of... Chinese don't do
Scorch
skulls.
is great. It's just fire. It's just there's no skeleton in it. It's
It's just fire.
It's just flame.
right.
Alrighty, yeah, they actually use it. They took the label off of like a hot sauce in China. They're like, yeah, this could be Scorch. All right.
Yeah, they also give the
It's a bottle of-
all of them have tops on.
Oh, it's a ring. It's a ring, and it's right next to the skull. It's like a bangle. I think that's
Okay.
what I was thinking of.
The last one actually kind of surprised me when we were scrolling through cards. I was like, this is a very unique one, and I'm very happy for this one. All right, here we go. What is missing on top of Goliath's head? Come on. You can do this.
The North.
Yes. My
Bright green feathers.
We'll go to the judges on this one.
I mean, you're asking what's on Goliath's
What
head?
is on his head? What is on his head?
sitting, what is sitting on his head?
Yeah,
Meh.
Flake read it right. It's what's on his head.
A peacock?
Meh.
We'll go to Jaggerous.
Like, well, I mean, he has a barrel on his head, and then. But McBeard's right. There's feathers on top. So.
Okay, so hold on a second.
Do you want to go half points?
We're gonna wipe out all the buzzes. I'm gonna give you a clue, and we're gonna reopen the buzzing.
Okay.
It's an animal. Now, what animal?
What animal's on top of his head?
I mean, I'm only guessing. I don't think I want to.
You guys have to buzz in again.
The North.
Yes, my friend.
Is it a parrot?
It is not a parrot.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Meh.
Perhaps
Yes,
a green
Jaggerous.
Is it a peacock?
It's a peacock. It is.
It was a peacock.
McBeard was correct. McBeard was
He was
correct
correct.
originally. Yes.
It's fine.
But
It's
he
fine.
was
I'll make it
correct.
up in the drawing round.
But what he said was first, was it feathers? And that was his answer. And then Jaggerous buzzed in afterwards, and she said a cage or whatever. I don't know what it was. Either way.
Yeah, he's got a
The
barrel,
barrel.
and then there's a peacock.
Yeah, he has
on
the
top
barrel,
of
but
it.
sitting on top of that is a peacock.
Well, arguably the barrel is on his head. And
No,
it's also
no
on the
favoritism
barrel.
in this one. It's cool. At least you guys know that there's no favoritism.
Now, Flake, how do you want me to do the points for this one? Because that was a cluster.
Nah,
All right.
just do it. It doesn't matter either way.
Should we just?
We're all having a good time, right?
Exactly. Again, I just want to let everybody know that this week's prize for our contestants is again for the ninth consecutive episode. Absolutely nothing. So they are fighting for nothing. There it is. But it's a brand new nothing. Not like last week. Last week was a used up nothing. We actually had some leftover nothing in the storeroom.
It was regifted nothing.
Oh my god, it was like 2016 Christmas nothing. Like that
It's
stuff.
still
that-
in the box. Clearly.
I thought
to
it was a
support.
box of Flake Love.
Oh, it's terrible. No, we have. Well, first of all, if we don't just give away Flake Love, okay? Oh, we actually do, but it's
I'm
still.
trying to win it, man.
That's not what it was. All right, so we're gonna just keep the points. Do we keep the points as they are? Because I think Gulo could actually come back. Gulo's got some solid. I think he's got some drawing.
Yeah,
skills,
yeah,
some
he
creativity.
does.
If anything, he has the sympathetic vote from round 3. That also means a lot from a point standings. Okay, friends, exclamation point giveaway puts you into the draw. So make sure that you do that right now because we are going to go ahead and give away a prize right after the score recap, which is brought to you by Mr. Markthius.
Mr. McMarkthius. All right, let's go over to our score recap here. And Jaggerous now taking the lead at 8 points, with McBeard coming close behind with 7, and Gulo at 4. But we do have the drawing round where you can't lose any points, so you do have that to look forward to. So now it's only uphill from here, really. Gulo's got some ground to make up, and we got a close game, though. We still got a close game. Right?
Yes.
You're there. Okay, good.
No, I'm just trying to figure out, because apparently I'm just starting to look at the giveaway. There's some issues happening with the giveaway, but I think everybody's in it. Yeah, if you've pressed giveaway already, you're already in there, so that's why it's probably not coming in. Why is it saying a slimy piece of world written challenge accepted? That's very interesting. I'm not exactly sure why that's happening. Let me just that is a very interesting thing that we've been doing. All right, no worries. So what we're gonna do right now, friends, is that we are gonna let you know that today's prize for this round is brought to you by Inked Gaming. Inked Gaming can get you all your badass, cool custom gear like that mouse pad. That is a Rankstar mouse pad done by Inked Gaming, as well as some other cool stuff like playmats and binders and things of that nature. Those are my very own. And yeah, all right, cool. So let's make it happen, friends. Let's do the giveaway, and hopefully everything works out well. Here it is, friends. Here is your winner for this round. That doesn't count. That does not count.
What?
No.
Wait. Now that can't happen.
That can't happen. Contestants do not win.
This is rigged.
Contestants
Cheshire.
never win.
What?
Cheshire.
What shit is this?
How can I not win?
That does not count. No. You get the prize that was in the green room, which was my love. So
I want some extra points then.
No, we'll give you nothing. You get absolutely nothing. All right, Cheshire 01, you win the prize from Inked Gaming. So please go ahead and send me a message or a whisper here on Twitch or on Twitter. You can DM me on there, and we'll hook you up again for the previous round winner, as well as Zoc McZoc. You guys have to do it where you have to message me on here by the end of the day. Otherwise, it's null and void, friends. I don't know. I can't help you there. All right, are we ready for the next round? Are we gonna go ahead and do it?
We are almost ready there. Now, why did Jaggerous enter the?
Because
enter
Jaggerous is
there.
special like that. Jaggerous is a wonderful human being, and she wants to make sure that she is her wonderful presence is felt in as many aspects of Gwent as possible, such as that giveaway and that contest.
All right. Well,
so Markthius, the next
ready.
round is a very special.
It sure is. This is our drawing round, and just as a reminder, you guys can vote. We're going to be doing 3 drawings that we've pre-selected, and the 4th drawing is going to be up to you guys. So you can type right now at @WatchFlake or @Markthius for your suggestions of what you would like to see for the 4th drawing. And everybody's got their color pencils ready. I see McBeard is ready to rock and roll.
Absolutely.
So let's do the thing.
My favorite part.
Yes. All right, so again, I have no idea why Larry the Archospore is being completely awful in terms of acknowledging people entering the giveaway, but the giveaway has been reset and reopened, so friends, jump on in, hit ! giveaway to go ahead and enter in this one, because we have one final prize, because this round is brought to you by none other than CD Projekt Red. They are an upstart, small-scale
You may not have heard
company.
of them.
Yeah, they're real low-key, but they're helping us out on this one, so go ahead and check out. They make fine games like the Witcher series, Gwent, and the upcoming Cyberpunk 2077. So yeah, go ahead, enter the contest again, ! giveaway. At the end of this round, we'll be giving away some cool prizes courtesy of CD Projekt Red. All right, rules for this one are simple. We're going to give you a card. You'll see it in all its glory. We're going to give our contestants about a minute or so to draw the card. Now, you in the audience are going to be voting for that for which one of our 3 contestants deserves the points. Again, 2 points up for grabs over here for this one. And the cool part about this one is that you guys in the audience are going to decide what the last card is that they draw. So make sure that you hit @WatchFlake in the channel and send me your suggestions, and we'll randomly choose one of all your suggestions. So do that now, and we'll get prepared. All right, friendos, are you ready for the drawing, the artistic portion? I know that McBee is a wonderful artist, so there might be a little bit of unfair advantage.
Wonderful is a stretch, I think.
Okay, but you know what? The creativity is what gets all the points in this one. Are you guys ready for this?
Sure.
Shout out to the chat for finding out what that peasant voice line is, by the way. It's, I have a goose and I'm not afraid to use it.
That's it.
Pretty solid.
There you go.
I like it. All right, so the first card for you to draw is none other than Royal Decree. Royal Decree. Look at him. Just that is what happens when I show up to the grocery store with a list from, you know, at least
I need these things, shopkeep.
Exactly. When my ex-girlfriend used to tell me, like, you just go pick this up, I'd be like, okay. I didn't know that these types of mushrooms existed, but okay. Like, let's do it. So they have about a minute or so. They're going to go ahead and sketch what their version of Royal Decree looks like, and you guys in the chat are going to decide who is the winner. So don't forget. So forward is okay. Says these participants would never beat Shinmiri's drawing skills. Yes, Shinmiri.
Oh yes, with the lines.
Yes, the trademark Shinmiri lines of play.
Yes,
which are just so amazing. See, Shinmiri doesn't just see lines of play in Gwent. He sees lines of play on his drawings as well.
That's
They're
right.
Amazing. So I'm writing down. This pen/marker is out of juice. So
I think we need to make the that coffee table book eventually, Flake. I think the fans desire it. The coffee table book of all the drawings.
I think that's a great idea. That would be an amazing prize.
Yeah, we'll send it to CDPR as a gift, Christmas gift.
No, definitely. I'm surprised to see that nobody yet has tossed out Moren or Vess.
I saw Irish Companion in the chat. If you want to write that one down, that's a pretty good one.
I'm writing them. So again, thank you guys, everybody, for tossing in your suggestions, because round 4 for this, or number 4 for this round is going to be your decisions. All right, friends. We're going to give 10 seconds to pencils down. They're all going in there. McBeard is putting his face right up into that screen because he wants every last detail, every fold of those big puffy pirate shirt sleeves, making it happen. Ooh, operator, that's a good one.
What is he decreeing? That's what I've always wondered. What is the royal decree? What is he decreeing here?
I don't know. Maybe he's just. It's like it just seems like he's like that asshole who shows up to the party and saying, "These are my beers. You will not take any of them. However, all the Doritos are open for grabs."
Yeah, he's the guy that brings BYOB, but he drinks all of your beers instead.
Exactly. He brings a 6-pack of PBR and then says, "Oh, what wine is that?"
Yeah. Ooh, is that Johnny Walker Scotch?
Yeah. What a jerk.
Gulo gave up.
Gulo's that. All right, friends, pencils down. We're going to go ahead and cruise one by one through all of you to see what your beautiful drawings are. We're going to start, of course, with none other than McBeard. McBeard, put your work to the camera. Let's see what kind of deliciousness you have brought to us today.
All right, this is Royal Decree. Let's see here. I don't know why my camera's... Why my camera's so bad here?
Is he a ghoul? Oh my lord. That's pretty good, actually.
Here.
Yeah.
He's like, everybody listen up.
Oh my god.
And the delay on the camera makes me think I'm moving it the wrong way, and then
No, you're good.
Yeah.
That is great.
I will say this: if Jaggerous' sheep was a person, that's what he'd look like. But,
He's saying LMAO.
Oh dear God Almighty! All right.
I was inspired by the I'm charging my laser.
No, listen. I'm all for that. That's a pretty solid one. Thank you very much, McBeard. Let's move on to I guess it's the lovely Jaggerous.
What up? I would say McBeard is a tryhard, but here is my Royal Decree. If you can see, so here he is.
Okay.
And he's saying Epidemic is nerfed, and then this is the guy in the corner, and he's really happy.
Giving love to the co-star here.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
he's
just like, because he's just found out Epidemic is nerfed, so he's just like, yeah.
He's feeling it, right? Okay. He's also all in red.
And I will point out that I did the entire card, whereas McBeard did like half a card, really.
Well,
Ouch.
last week we had Lord Bushwick, who fit like 5 drawings on one like sheet of loose leaf paper. It was
pretty much he made the rewards book pretty much.
Yeah.
But it turns out Ilamal, actually, that means Epidemic is nerfed.
Hey, but extra points for dressing him up like Santa Claus, because it is going to be December shortly, so good for that.
It's Christmas.
All right, let's move on to Gulo. Mr. Gulo.
I just decided to draw a dead man holding. So,
okay.
Let's see
Holding
that.
a what?
What is he holding?
That's about as good as I could do.
Okay, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Can I just say that there's a dude on the bottom left over there who is clearly not as gym-bound as the Royal Decree guy?
He's got to do some working out.
I was working on the soldier, and then...
It's all good. Yeah, because the Royal Decree dude looks like he is as thick as they come, whereas the other dude is like he skips leg day, arm day, torso day. He misses everything. No, hey.
It's a storyline, you know, there was an epidemic, so now he's really skinny. But
Exactly.
now the epidemic is nerfed to Lamau. Everyone's happy.
Exactly.
Hey man, if anything, that drawing is just testament to why you should be first at the buffet. That's pretty much it. All right, well, Gulo, there it is. All right, we're gonna open up the voting because, of course, you in the audience are gonna decide who does what here, who wins the points, takes them home. So exclamation point, vote space 1 if you think McBeard has the best drawing. Everybody, put up your drawing so everyone can see over there.
Oh gosh.
Jaggerous, I'm watching you in the chat. Don't vote for yourself.
Exclamation point, vote space 2
I'm about to ask
for
if you're going to
Jaggerous.
tell me off for voting for myself.
And exclamation point, vote space 3 for Gulo's giant, beefy dude who is...
Look at him in the picture. He's pretty thick.
Hey, nobody is more impressed than I am right now.
A vote for Jaggerous is a vote for an epidemic nerf.
Oh my god. Don't politicize Gwent Trivia, please. This is BS. We don't need to do this. That's not how this works.
They're campaigning for the votes.
Need a nerf though?
Yeah, God,
Need a
don't
nerf?
do it. I will
Epidemic
remind...
so bad?
I don't think that it's terrible. I think
don't know if it's so bad. I don't know if you can make it higher cost, but I also don't think you can cap it. I mean, it's an interesting card. I don't know if it needs a nerf though. Maybe.
Some hot takes right there. All right, well, we're going to wrap up the voting in just a second here, but again, I will remind everybody, hit exclamation point giveaway if you guys want to get into the final giveaway of this episode. I'm still waiting to get contacted from the previous winners, Cheshire and Zacky McZackface, I think his name was. I apologize if I got that incorrect.
The Zackster.
The Zackster. Straight out of Saved by the Bell, just came from the burger joint with AC Slater. All right, we're wrapping it up. It's over. The voting is now done. The winner by a moderate landslide is Mr. McBeard. He takes that first one, takes the lead in the contest as well. Up to 9 points from McBeard. Don't worry, we've got plenty more game to play. I will remind everyone as well, you can go ahead and hit @WatchFlake. Tag me into the chat if you have any suggestions for the final card art that they want our contestants to draw. All right, on to number 2. Many versions of this card, but only one that we want you to draw. It is Dandelion. Ooh, he's rocking out. People tossing sausages and chicken bones at him.
Knives.
Knives.
There's a knife.
It's right up there on the screen. You can go ahead and have yourself a lovely look. Dandelion is the opening act for Skelligons and Roses. That's
Skeleton and Roses. That's pretty good.
Yeah, Skelligons and Roses, or John Bard Jovi. Another one.
That's pretty good.
I dropped these at Challenger, and I don't think anyone caught on. Just passing them in there real slow.
Yeah, tossing sausages sounds, you know.
Yeah, that's a band name from a very R-rated.
Yeah, it sounds like a band actually. Tossing sausages.
It sounds like when 20 years from now, when Cirque du Soleil runs out of ideas, they'll have like a whole thing called Tossing Sausages. Okie day.
Goodness.
So they're going hard at work, Mark. Again. We're still waiting on a bunch of suggestions from the audience. I've got Yorvith, Anna Stringer, I got Operator, Xavier Lemons. I'm still waiting for more from you guys out in the audience. You can tag me in there @WatchFlake and let me know, what do you want to see? All right, Toss and Sauce. That's a Tossing Sausages.
Tossing sausages. Yeah, like rod tosser, sausage tossers.
Exactly, Sausage Tossers. That's going to be definitely a brand new card.
Yep.
Confirmed new card. Get ready because the roadmap for 2019 involves it's going to have a Challenger 7 is actually going to be the Tossing Sausages themed.
Chat says my saxophone band is going to be called Tossing Sausages.
Oh my god. All right, we're going to give our contestants 20 more seconds while I compose myself and make sure that we change the rating for this show from PG to R just for all the Tossing Sausages references. All right, I got Iris. Iris is another one. Sabbath is one. I think we've done Sabbath in the past, but it's usually due for a refresh. All right, friends, we'll go pencils down. 5 seconds. Let's get it's done. Enough of this. All right, let's figure this out. All right, Mr. McBeard. I hear a lot of different caps going on and off.
Still coloring in the sausage.
All right,
hold on.
We'll give him a second. We'll give him a second.
Right. No, let's go. I didn't get to color this one in really, but I did
5 seconds of sausage. Yeah.
No, that's fine.
All right, let's go.
I'm just gonna put my mic aside here just so I can get in.
That's pretty good.
Oh wow. That's pretty solid. It actually looks like he himself is playing a giant chicken drumstick. Like, there's the one flying at his face, and then there's the one that he's just like wailing a solo on right over there. That's pretty good. I'm digging that.
It could use a little bit more detail, I think, on the loop. But otherwise, I'm pretty happy.
Hey man, that's pretty good. There's actually callouts in the chat to nerf McBee. The drawing is just too strong. All right, that's
many old school sketches in this.
Well, you got to auction that bad boy off one day. That's pretty good. All right, let's go to the art. I'll do it. Let's do it. Next up, let's go to the Jaggerous.
All right, I want to preface by saying I'm not proud of this drawing. So I tried to give him a pretty sexy look because he's all like, "Yeah, come hither." But it turns out I'm about like I don't know what a sexy look is because this is what we came up with.
Oh, with the lips.
Oh,
yes.
That's pretty solid. He looks like he was.
I mean,
just
would
came,
you?
He looks like
Smash or pass?
he came from an audition for Aladdin.
Yeah, left or right swipe.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, would you swipe left or right? That's the question. I would.
Jaggerous just drew Jafar.
Jafar, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Jafar the Bard.
That's so good. All right, well, with the Jafar drawing is Jaggerous. All right, let's go to Gulo. Gulo, you might have a chance on this one. You got this, buddy. The confidence radiating.
If we learn from my last drawing, I can't draw. So I did dandelions and failed pretty horribly at that as well. So.
Oh, okay. So, see now, Gulo is taking kind of like a different approach. He drew actual dandelions. We love that. So there you go. I'm trying to get a better view here, but I dig it. All right,
they're pretty
bright. They're bright as the great sun themselves. So Gulo dropping in with the flower power version of it, whereas McBeard came in with a dude playing a giant chicken drumstick, and Jaggerous drew Jafar, which is amazing. So hold it up. We're opening the voting straight away right now.
I mean, I added stuff, so just remember that I didn't have a complete guitar before.
Okay, so it's all good because apparently McBeard is cheating, which is great.
Yeah,
now,
he kept going.
Now McBeard's drawing. Now Dandelion's playing an avocado, it looks like. I'm trying to figure this out.
Yeah, something like that. I actually made it worse. I'm sure I made the drawing worse, but
what an interesting thing there. All right, cool. So again, exclamation point vote.
What an interesting thing there.
What an interesting
vote. Space
That's
one.
like the most Canadian thing you'll ever hear.
Yeah.
Oh,
what an interesting thing.
An interesting thing.
I gotta stay true to my roots, okay? All right, so exclamation point vote space 1 for McBeard. If you like the drawing that Jaggerous put forth, that is exclamation point vote space 2, and of course the dandelion, the lovely sunshiny meadow that Gulo wrote.
Dandelion veggie. That's the card, dandelion veggie.
Dandelion veggie. The flora version is by Gulo. That's exclamation point vote space 3. The voting is exceptionally close, ladies and gentlemen. So your vote really does matter on this one. We're going to keep it up there for about 5 seconds more. Mark,
yes.
If someone wants their own card, a card that they have in their mind to be drawn by these wonderful artists, how do they get that done?
All they have to do is at WatchFlake, and so that you can see what the card is. You can also add me as well, and I will shout it out to Flake. But just let us know what card you would like to see. We have one more to go, and then we're going to get to our user drawing. So just let us know which one you want to see these lovely folks draw.
Heck to the yes. All right, so we're going to close the voting. That happens right about now. And holy moly, it was close. From last place to first place, only 3 votes, separated you guys. But in first place for this one, none other than the Meadow Master himself, Gulo taking this one.
Wow. Really?
Yeah. He appealed to the Flower Child generation and said...
This is still anyone's game.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it is, yes.
Hell yes. Gulo just like, I'm not even going to... I don't want last place.
Actually, pretty shocked by that.
Yeah, heck yeah. This is actually really, really close. But why are you shocked, Mark? I think it's a beautiful drawing. I think it's a wonderful, wonderful drawing. All right, so here we go. Let's go to the third one over here. This one's one that I'm surprised we haven't chosen in the past, but it's a really, really good one, and I'm very excited for this. It is the Woodland Spirit. This is gonna This is bad ass. There's a lot of spice you can throw on this, a lot of stank you can drop on this one. So
stank.
Get to work, fellas. Total stank.
A dank drawing.
I have a package for Tony Stank. Yeah.
Now, technically, Flake, technically, Woodland Spirit isn't actually a card, but he is a
not
card in
anymore.
your collection, but he's not really a card.
No, so he was in the previous one, in old Gwent, as they say. But new Gwent, he is your leader, but he still has a card version. You can still kind of craft him, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
But regardless, he's something that we want drawn, so shut up. That's the rules.
Yeah.
That's we're in charge.
We're in charge now. Do you like Woodland Spirit? I kind of like him. I think he's fun.
I think he's good. There's kind of been a little splash now in the meta of people playing a very uninteractive, kind of hyper-control-y artifact version of Woodland Spirit, which I've been very happy to see, playing a double Scorch Francesca deck, where all you need is last say and you win every time.
Right.
It's the best thing ever. But it's an interesting archetype. I thought that this was probably going to be one leader that was not going to find a particular archetype that it likes, but with Big Woody, as they call him.
Big Woody, yeah.
Yeah, he's made an impact, and it's nice to see.
Yeah.
I think that there's a little amount of flavor that's in the meta right now.
Agreed.
Yeah, so we're continuing to see a lot of suggestions out there. Thank you so much for sending those in. I've got Radovid is another one that I'd like to see. That's not bad. We've got a bunch, so I've got room for about 2 more good suggestions.
Radovid, that's not a card right now, though.
Radovid is not a card.
Ratty Daddy.
You're correct.
We can't draw that.
Man, I am stuck in the past. You want to talk to me about that? Sorry, Radovid.
I do miss old Woody here, though. That was my favorite card back in old Gwent.
It was an old one. All right, so again, if you want to get your suggestions in, we've got room for one more right after this drawing at WatchFlake or at Markthius in the chat. Tell us what you want to see, and they will draw it. They will dance like the monkeys that we have brought them in to be.
Draw, monkeys!
Yeah. Draw, dance, monkeys, dance. All right. So let's go 15 seconds to pencils down, because I'm a tyrant like that.
It's like an SAT test.
Oh, yeah. All right, friends. Also, I'm going to remind you, exclamation point giveaway, because CDPR has some prizes that they want to give away to you wonderful people. So hit exclamation point giveaway in the chat to be entered. We're going to give that away randomly to a viewer. I'm still waiting for a tweet or a message from one person. I've got... Okay, so Zoc McZoc has messaged me, so that's one. But Cheshire, you won the second round, so go ahead and toss me a DM on Twitter or
slide into Flake's DMs.
Just
slide right into Flake's DMs. Yep.
Heck yes. Sire, there's another good one, like that one. Perfect. Okay, all right. Pencils down. It's over. It's done.
It's over.
Enough of this.
It's over.
Enough of this. This is actually anybody's game. If Gulo takes the next 2, that is a come-from-behind, amazing reverse sweep victory. We'll call it. Why not?
Okay.
Alrighty. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Why don't we once again start top of the heap, Mr. McBeard. Show us your Woody Spirit. Show us your Big Woody.
Wow.
Oh, snap sauce. Oh my god. It looks like he's wearing fiery, leafy armor, and it's bad ass. See, I would actually probably pay $10 for that right now if it was signed and framed. That is pretty damn good.
I think McBeard missed his calling. He missed his calling as an artist.
I can sign it.
That was going in the coffee table book.
That's for sure going in the coffee table book. McBeard. So the voting's not open yet, so just hang tight. There are other artists. So McBeard's going to sign this, and maybe this could one day be a prize if I go and pick this up from McBeard's house. Maybe I'll send it away to somebody if he's willing to give it to a cause. It's something that possibly be auctioned off one day. That is a wicked-ass prize.
It's Wicked Hat. Wicked Hat.
That is so good. That is amazing. All right, I should be very unbiased, but I'm not on this one. All right, let's go to round 2. Francesca,
I want to forfeit.
you cannot forfeit, Jag. That's not how it works. Toss it up there. Let's go.
Well, so he kind of came out looking like a ballerina princess.
That's pretty good.
No, that's good.
I like it. Yeah,
perfect.
that's great.
I will probably lose to this. That's awesome.
Oh my god, that looks like if a reindeer was in a contest. If a reindeer,
like how I would lose for it, you know?
The face, the eyes.
Like it's like that's listen, even reindeer want to be ballerinas. Like there's no problem with that. Good look, and look, she's happy. She looks so happy.
I'm carrying my Christmas theme, you know. We
like
had
it.
Santa Royal Decree, and now I should
right.
give him a red nose.
Jaggerous, if you can, when we go to Gulo, if you could just take like a solid 30 seconds to add some Christmas lights and maybe some Christmasify that drawing, you might score some extra points. Heck, yes, the Woodland Holiday Spirit.
New leader skin. New leader skin. For the holidays.
Man, it works so well, right? The Woodland Holiday Spirit.
Oh, it's great. All right, let's move on to Mr. Gulo.
Well, you sort of stole things say, I actually tried to draw it. And as I was drawing it, I realized it sort of resembled something else. So I present to you Rudolph the Red-Nosed Woodland Spirit.
Oh, there we go. Look at that badass. See, he came in already knowing. He didn't need to know it.
And he's wearing
from anybody.
he's wearing oven mitts. It looks like.
Well, because he's baking those gingerbread cookies for
Yeah,
Santa.
that's it.
Come on now. No, that looks pretty ominous, but at the same time, you know that he's gonna lead that sleigh tonight. Look at him go. Ooh, yes. All right, well, Gulo's dropping in there with the holiday.
That sounded dirty. He's gonna lead my sleigh tonight.
Okay, so usually it's the contestants that bump this up to like a mature rating, but this time it's Markthius.
Yeah, well, you know, I gotta have some fun.
All right, we're opening the voting. Here we go. So everybody, show your work. Show your work. There it is. Exclamation point vote space 1 for Mr. McBeard. Exclamation point vote space 2 for the hula hoop or the hula dancing reindeer that Jaggerous drew, and exclamation point vote space 3 for Gulo's Woody the Red-Nosed Reindeer. There we go. That is a cool drawings all the way around.
I feel like this is going to be a tight vote, actually.
I think so, too. I think that there's going to be a lot of discrepancy going on if you just ignore the chat, of course, and keeping that narrative going. But
I just looked at it now. So.
Yeah, it's no big deal. It's no big deal at all.
This is a super close vote. Definitely people like Christmas.
I will say this. I do recommend that everybody... all of our contestants, you hang on to these drawings because one day I will come knocking for them. So keep them in a safe space. We're gonna do a nice.
Flake is the one who knocks.
Yes, I am the one who knocks. All right, 10 more seconds for voting, and this is also your dead last chance to suggest the card at WatchFlake or at Markthius in the chat, and if you have a card that you want to see our contestants draw. So, all right, voting is done, ladies and gentlemen, and it's actually a lot closer than I thought it would be, because I thought nobody else would get a vote, but apparently they did. But McBeard with 30 big fat votes to the next closest being 6 for Jaggerous. McBeard smoking the show on that one. Look at that go. Booyah. There it is. Show it again. You know, let's do another close-up of this one if you can, Markthius.
Sure.
Can you show us that one, McBee? Show us that drawing one more time. And it's signed and dated and everything. Oh, I think he's muted. Are you muted?
No.
No,
Uh-oh.
we've
lost him.
McBee. It's okay.
We've lost him.
Well,
There it is anyway.
There it is. It's a good thing that this is a visual cue. So McBee's gonna try to get his microphone sorted out real quick, but we've got another one to go, and I've got a list of cards suggestions from everybody. So what we're gonna do in this case, friendos, is that we're gonna go ahead and ask Markthius.
You hear me?
Yeah, there you are.
There he is. He's back.
Bingo. There you go. So you can't have a voice and artistic talent at the same time. It's just not fair to everybody else. Okay. That's it. I've got a number. I'm going to write random numbers on this paper. And let's see. Perfect. All right, Mark.
Yes.
From 1 to 7. I've
Okay.
written numbers on this paper, which
Yes.
I won't show you because otherwise it's giving away. From 1 to 7, pick a number, please.
I'm gonna go with the number 3.
All right, the number 3, which is actually the first one up there,
Oh,
is
boy.
Yorveth.
Okay.
Yorveth. So if you guys can go ahead, take a second, Google Yorveth, find the card.
Because we got to draw it from scratch, right? So.
Absolutely, because this is the one that has been submitted by our lovely audience. Yorveth, number 3.
I recommend going to, and this is a plug, I guess, but Gwent.gg has all the current cards on there. It looks like a Google search. It's a nice spot to find them.
Oh yeah. Okay, so people have been suggesting cards that we actually did last episode, but they're not bad suggestions. Like Vran Warrior last time was a great suggestion that was tossed out there. A great suggestion. So this time it's Yorveth, though. And it's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fantastic. Friends, last chance also to go ahead and hit exclamation point giveaway if you want to be added to the giveaway, because this round has been brought to you by CD Projekt Red. CD Projekt Red, they'll make it one day.
CDPR, you don't know them.
You don't know them, but yeah, no. They've been very kind and courteous to support the show and really kind of give us a nice boost. So thank you all also for tuning in and for participating. So I did get a message from Zocky McZockface, which is the best name ever.
The Zackster!
The Zackster. Zackface. Zackaroo.
Zackaroni!
Zackaroni and cheese. So which Yorveth version? Yeah, which Yorvith?
I'm already drawing a different one than.
Okay, how's this? If
You
there's
can draw any
whatever
version
one
you'd like. How's that?
Yeah, even the Woodland Spirit one. So we'll get that done. And Mark, I just want to cut to you real quick.
Yes, sir.
Just let us know. I mean, you're doing a whole bunch of things outside of Gwent Trivia.
Sure.
Time to you want to toss a few things out there. I know that you're a busy guy.
It's always busy, always a busy man. You know, work on this. I do the Gwent Talk show with Team Artuza. I've been working on a couple of tournaments here and there with a couple people. McBeard and I just worked on one not that long ago. So, you know, always moving parts, doing different things here. It's always an exciting time. And, of course, doing the streaming as usual. And, you know, Flake and I got some stuff coming up as well. So, it's exciting time.
Definitely.
How you feeling, Markthius? You weren't feeling so well last couple.
I'm feeling a little better. I'm still a little stuffed up. I'm better than I was yesterday. Yesterday it was very hard to move around, but today I feel a little better. So I hope I sound okay. I hope I don't sound too gross.
Just, not only that, not only is he such a great producer, but the way he dresses. I mean, I don't know where he finds the time when he's not, you know, giving high-end barbershop haircuts in the 40s. It's just amazing.
What do we want? A high top, low cut? What do we want here?
Yeah.
Wow, fade away, flat
Fade
top.
away,
What do you want?
yeah. Caesar.
Yeah.
Racing stripes. What do you need? Mushroom cut, bowl cut.
We should honestly make a game show where it's okay. Is it basketball move, sex move, or haircut?
That's pretty good.
Fade away, a reverse dunk. What do you want? A high top?
That would be pretty good.
All right, 10 seconds. Pencils down.
Oh, man.
Just to
10 seconds.
rescue ourselves. Okay, we'll give you 20 seconds.
Now, how many versions of this card is there, though? There's like 3, right?
But
Isn't
that's not all.
There's
We
like
just
2 or 3
doubled the time.
There's like 2 or 3 versions of this card, right? So
Oh, there's plenty.
yeah, so they can draw any version of Lorvith they want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, you know, have a blast. Go for it.
Have a blast.
It could even be you know, an Archospore that identifies as a Yorvith. Who knows? You can do whatever the hell you want.
It's Halloween costume.
All right, let's lock it up. Let's finish it up. Let's go back to our contestants. Let's
All right.
make this happen. What do we got here? All right.
McBeard.
So McBeard, it's time.
It's time. It's time. All right. So it's time. So I should just show it and get it. I wanted to color a little bit more. We went with meditation.
All right. So we might be losing.
We can see. No, we can see it. We're good. We can see him.
Okay, we can see him. There we go. Hey, look at him.
Wow,
He's
that's
just
pretty good.
sleeping, chilling out. Nice.
Yeah.
Look at those beefy arms. God
Beefy.
damn,
My
those-
God, he's ripped.
Okay, so it's what's going on? I looked at the artwork, right? His sleeves are like super wide, so you can see it on like the left arm, how he's got like the giant sleeve and the tiny arm. But on the right arm, it just looks like he's just swole as fuck.
Yeah.
I need to
damn.
update the lines.
Holy Moses! You know
If I go like this, it actually looks like how it should probably look.
Oh,
More like that.
yeah, he spent some nights alone in the basement with the internet for sure. Holy Moses! Yeah. Alrighty then.
This is
Dear
pre-nerf Yorveth when he had some heavy lifting to do.
Yeah, that's goddamn. All right, cool. Let's go to Jaggerous on that note.
I'm not very good at faces, and I just went with regular Yorvith because we were told to draw Yorvith. So, and you know how he's like firing his bow and he's like in motion, so I did some motion lines. I think I
Nice.
maybe went a little bit excessive with the motion lines. You can see
It's
his
anime.
little derp face.
Oh, you took the words
Yeah.
right out of my mouth, man. Hell yeah. Dear God, you need some type of like,
Yeah,
oh,
I'm not good at faces, okay? Like I struggle.
yeah, and you need some real big action, like, and he's just like, oh, and it's like a 10-minute long fight scene, but really like 17 of those minutes are just them jumping. Like, it's gonna be amazing.
And we'll
All right,
find out
well-
if he'll defeat the Dwan on the next episode of
Yeah,
Gwent
will he
Trivia.
do it? Perfect. All right, well, there you go. That's an in-action shot. Let's go to the master of the flower.
Of the flower.
Mr. Gulo. What you got for us, Big Daddy?
I only got halfway done.
Halfway. All right.
Well, what do we got there? I see a bow.
Yeah,
And-
and some legs.
It's still listen, what else do you need? If it's a war, you need to either run or fight. You need a bow and some legs. That's it. So
That's
Gulo,
all I got.
Gulo has dropped in with the fight or flight version of a Yorvith, which is a bow or legs. It's either one or the other. That's pretty much what you're going to do over there. Good for you, Gulo. I dig it, man. The effort is there. We love it. It's pretty solid. Yeah, so it's already been dubbed bow legs. Good old bow legs. All right. So here we go. We're going to open the voting. You guys can decide. I'm not going to make a call on this because they're all so wonderful and delightful. All right. Exclamation point. Vote.
Well, as opposed to the last round where you were like, oh, McBeard should win hands down before we even saw anyone else's pictures.
Yeah, come on, guys. I'm not even gonna show mine now. I'm revolting.
You know what?
I'm also coloring it in more.
I'm not here to pick winners. Okay. I'm only here to direct the voting in a very biased and influential way. That's all I'm here for. That's all it is. It's not cheating.
Shot there, right?
Yeah, toss it up there. Everybody in the chat, you know what to do. Exclamation point vote space 1 for McBeard. Exclamation point vote space 2 for the Jaggerous, and exclamation point vote space 3 for Mr. Gulo. By the way, Gulo, the 19-time reigning champion of the Handsome Olympics. There he is. Gold medalist. He actually won gold and silver one time, which was amazing because the silver medalist not even close and just gave him the medal.
Michael
insane.
Phelps, look out.
Oh God, get out of town on this one. Yeah. All right, so the voting is going to stay open for another 10 seconds or so while we get this all sorted out. I have not looked at the answers, to be honest, but thank you so much again for the voting. Exclamation point giveaway if you want to be part of the giveaway. We're going to do that in short order. But yeah, here we go. Let's make this happen. So the voting, my friends, is now closeroo, and with an astounding landslide victory once again, it is the two-time champion McBeard. McBeard taking this one with 23 big fat voterinos. So well done. Again, you are all winners in my books. Unfortunately, my books don't count in this case. But McBeard, now you can add this non-existent trophy next to the mantle of the other non-existent trophy, which is great. So again, I want to remind everyone this round was brought to you by CDPR, and we're going to get a giveaway at the end of the show, which is going to be about 3 minutes from now, because we want to say goodbye to our lovely contestants. Markthius, why don't we get straight away to that? Let's go see the final score.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at our final scores here. Coming into third place was Gulo with 6 points. Jaggerous in second place with 8, and McBeard taking a commanding lead once again. Two-time reigning champion of Gwent Trivia with 13 points. Well done, sir.
Well, the man with the commanding lead, also at the helm of the
Commander's Horn. Coincidence? I think not.
I think not. So why don't we go ahead and say goodbye to our lovely contestants?
Absolutely. All right. So let's start. Let's start with our reigning champion.
Oh, you don't want to end with the champion?
We can end with the champion. We can end with the champion.
Yeah,
Okay. Let's end with the champion.
Yeah, we end with the champ. We usually end with the champion. So, yeah, again, thank you so much, Gulo, for coming on in. I hope you had a good time.
Oh, of course. It's always a great time.
Perfect. Now, for those who don't know, Gulo, of course, is a great content contributor, content creator out there in the Gwent-verse. He's put in some solid hours and some solid work. A+ dude. Gulo, if you don't mind, why don't you just regale the audience with where they can find you and be part of the Handsome Olympics?
Well, I think it's right there.
It's right there. Yes, I know.
Yeah, but just Gulo ×2 at both Twitter and I'm normally streaming. I stream almost every day, which is probably not the best, but I'm gonna keep going with it. So yeah, normally every day playing some other stuff once in a while, but yeah, just Gulo ×2. See you there.
The king of Skellige himself, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gulo. Thank you so much for coming by, and let's go see our second place finisher. And you know, there was a lot of points that could have been won just by the fact that shirt that you're wearing might have given you an unfair edge. There it is. Yes. It is.
Clearly not. Clearly not. This whole thing is rigged. I want a rematch.
It's definitely rigged. We actually mailed McBee all those pictures in advance, so he had those ready to go. While all you guys were drawing, he was eating ramen. That was all that was going on. But thank you so much.
It was fun to be on the show. I honestly thought I was just gonna like lose at Gwent, like the whole trivia side of things, and then regain points in the drawing, but that is not what happened.
You guys went up against a juggernaut of a person up there. Now, Jaggerous, of course, is part of the Gwent Masters casting crew, and you'll see much more of her moving forward from competitive Gwent from a broadcast perspective. But Jaggerous, what else are you up to right now? Where can we find you?
Oh, you can find me on Twitter at Jaggerous, on Twitch at Jaggerous, on YouTube at Jaggerous, like basically
it's all Jaggerous.
just at Jaggerous. It's easy.
It's
search Jaggerous and you'll find out where I live.
It's one of those amazing things where when you get the perfect trifecta of the name fitting on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube, and like you don't have to fumble around with like adding extra things and whatever. So
I feel
congratulations.
Like that's probably the same for Markthius, like because we picked words that aren't actual words. You know, like flake. That's an actual thing. You made the mistake of trying to name yourself after something that already exists.
Oh, I didn't name myself. Well, maybe I did, but it was 20 years ago, before the internet was even existed. Well, it existed, but you know what I mean. Anyways, all right, I'm done. It's over. But thank you so much, Jaggerous. We'll be seeing a lot more of you in the future. I hope you had a great time, and again, thanks for doing this.
Yeah, it was good. I'm gonna go have a Tennessee burger. Have some waffles. Just live my life to the best.
You son of a bee. Those are all inside jokes that make me cry on the inside, and sometimes on the outside. All right, let's move on to the two-time Gwent Trivia champion. Boom! Look at him go. He knew, right? Like, do we speak to you? Do we speak to like the like, in Lord of the Rings, there's the mouth of Sauron. Do we have to speak to the mouth of McBeard? Like, this is just regal as fuck. Look at you go, my man. Congratulations on another dominant performance.
We can't hear him.
We can't hear him. See, we do actually have to. There's just too much amazingness coming out of it. The microphone cannot withstand the pure brutality and dominance that it just,
this is the joys of a live show.
Yeah, this is what's
still
awesome.
Still can't hear it.
It's no big deal because there we go.
There we go. He's back.
Good, you got me?
You're good.
We got
yes.
you, my man. So yeah, again, congratulations. Second time with dominant fashion.
Well, it's just another day at the office here for McBee. Gotta come in and do some heavy lifting. But seriously though, I love doing this. This is like so much fun. It's nice to just chill out on a weekend with my friends, and that's exactly what we did today. And shout out to Jaggerous and Gulo for having a good time. And I don't know, it was great. You can find me, of course, like you said, at Commander's Horn Podcast. We just did our 100th episode on Thursday. It was a shorter episode actually, but it was a really great one. An interview with Jason Salama, director of live operations for CD Projekt Red. So check that out on YouTube, commandershorn.com, iTunes. Look it up. You can find it. 100 episodes. Pretty happy about that. Otherwise, at McBeardCH on Twitter, at McBearded on Twitch. See, unlike Jaggerous, McBeard is not super uncommon. There are McBeards here and there. So I had to put McBeardCH on the Twitter, McBearded on Twitch, and maybe I'll commit to one of these, but that's where you can find me. I'm streaming actually Gwent Skirmish coming up 9 a.m. on Monday Eastern time. I'm taking on Crokies, and then at 1 p.m. I'm taking on Miss Lady J, and then on Tuesday at 1 p.m. these are all Eastern Standard Time, I'm taking on Broza, and for Gwent Skirmisher. So those are going to be live on each of our channels, but you want to tune into mine because I'm going to make it as fun as I possibly can, and maybe win some money as well. So it's going to be a fun week.
And this is the beauty of actually having a podcast veteran on the show over here, is that I don't have to ask all these questions because he just knows exactly how to smack them out there with perfect delivery. And I do want to congratulate you, sir, on 100. That is 100 episodes of Commander's Horn. That is a milestone that deserves a lot of recognition, and just the sheer amount of work and badassery that you inject into this community steadfastly over so many years now is something that deserves the reverence of the community. So thank you very much for that, and congratulations, because it's well deserved. I do want to ask you real quick, my friend, is what are going to happen with those beautiful drawings that you drew? Like, are you gonna keep those? Are you planning on giving them away on your stream? Because I'm pretty sure that those those would love to be in someone's room somewhere out there in the Gwent community.
Well, like I said, I don't want to steal Quill and Lance's act, because I know he does some drawing on stream, but maybe I'll do some more drawing on stream. I have a Patreon. If I have enough things to cover everyone, I would just keep drawing things, I guess. But I don't know. I did really enjoy drawing them this time. Last time it was a little different, but this time I actually I don't know. I like all the stuff that I did, and I don't know. Probably going to be a stream thing. But I know you really want them, don't you? You want to give them away. I can tell.
Oh, no. I'm saying that it's one of those good for the good of the community kind of thing. Like, whether I give them away or you do, I think that it would go far for people to sort of get a hand on that, because that is now it's like a Gwent relic. It's memorabilia, It's part of It's a piece of the Gwent Trivia Studio set now. It's game used.
Anybody who's involved with the next charity stream could be a giveaway. I think that's probably. See, I feel like that's the stuff I can deliver on because they're right here. I can do
absolutely.
It.
So maybe maybe down the road, what we'll do is we'll actually do like a Gwent Trivia kind of charity stream, and I think that would be kind of cool. And we can auction off all those drawings. That would be a great idea. Let's put that in the memory bank. But all is well in the Gwent world when on top of the hill of Gwent knowledge is none other than the Dawn of Gwent, as he's been deemed in chat. The Don McBeard
I think I'm oversold constantly, but thanks, guys. I really appreciate it.
But yeah, there he is. He said our two-time champion now. I'm sure we'll be seeing more McBeard on Gwent Trivia down the road. Maybe in an all-star format. He'll be there for sure. All right, well, McBeard, thank you so much. We will catch you down the road. And everybody, make sure that you tune into McBeard's Skirmish tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on twitch.tv/McBeard. And make sure you go check that out. All right. Back to our lovely co-host, the wonderful Markthius. Markthius, another solid episode is in the books.
Absolutely.
And,
I think we did well.
I think we did very well, and I'm actually quite impressed with all three contestants. They did exceptional.
They sure did.
Again. And not to be undersold is our wonderful audience, who again came in.
Yes, thank you, everybody.
To support us and vote and get the chat going. So that's amazing. Thanks to our wonderful mods that we had in there, West Sisa and Alice. You guys did a tremendous job. There's plenty of people out in there who have been making sure that this runs smoothly. And one of those being, of course, Markthius, who everything you see here, all the fireworks, all the magic of this show, the transitions, the production value is from the
gathering of this magic.
Absolutely. That is totally Markthius' doing. So any thoughts before we do the final giveaway, Mark?
Well, let's see who wins. I can't wait till the next show, man. It's been an absolute fun ride. So this is a fun season of Gwent Trivia.
Yes, absolutely indeed. So we are, of course, going to do the final giveaway. It's a prize courtesy of CDPR. We don't know what that prize is because they are very secretive about that, but it's going to be solid and delicious, I promise you. That said, I want to thank you all again for coming in. Gwent Trivia airs every second Sunday, so you'll see us in 2 weeks right here on this channel at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. We can't drop any hints as to the next guest, but it's going to be a pretty big one, I can tell you that much, for the next show. So, all right. Exclamation point giveaway gets you into the giveaway, and we're going to make sure that happens in about 10 seconds time, so you guys can get on top of that. We have plenty of people that have already signed up, so one person's going to win in beautiful order. All right, Mark, are you ready?
Let's do it, baby. I'm ready.
Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen,
okay, so the winner of the CD Projekt Red sponsored prize is none other than Dirty Steve. Now, I wonder if Dirty Steve has any relationship to Dirty Mike and the Boys from the movie The Other Guys. Yeah, they call it a soup kitchen. It says, thanks for the F Shack, signed Dirty Mike and the Boys. Okay, well, Dirty Steve, if you are out there in Radioland, please, you have until the end of the day to reach out to me on Twitch or on Twitter and claim your Prizarola, because we need to find out your address and all that other awesome stuff so we can send you
your personal information.
Yeah, we have a box of golden nuggets to send you.
That's right.
Definitely. All right, Markthius, listen, thank you so much, and thanks to the audience again. Where can we find you, Mark?
Sure, you can find me on Twitter at Markthius and also on Twitch at Markthius. I'm lucky like Jaggerous. We got the same name. It's at Markthius everywhere, so easy enough.
Beautiful. All right, on the other word, I am Flake, and it has been my sincere joy and pleasure to bring you this show. You can catch me on Twitter at WatchFlake or here, twitch.tv/WatchFlake. Thanks to our sponsors being Team Rankstar, www.teamrankstar.com, Inked Gaming at inkedgaming.com, and of course CD Projekt Red, who we hope one day will make it big. All right, cool.
Someday.
That's another episode. Yeah, we love you all. Thank you so much. Be kind to one another. We will see you on Gwent Trivia in 2 weeks. Take care.
Adios.